What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today I have another anime adventures video for you, and I've done it again guys. I've done the impossible. Today I'm going to be showing you, as you've probably seen from the thumbnail, how to AFK all the new legend stages. Now yes, I know it's been only out for a couple of days. Yeah, I have no soul. Yeah, I just kept grinding. I kept trying to look for ways until I got the pretty much best way, I think, in my opinion, that should be accessible to everyone. This way, obviously, as you can see, doesn't have any uniques. These are the units I'm going to be using, mainly just these four. So I'm going to be bringing Oshi, Koichi, Bulma, and Conan. These two are just here for boost percentage for the legend stages. But yeah, pretty much it's just gonna be like a 4-unit run, and the extra 2 are just for the boost, and this method should work on all 3 legend stages. So here, as you can see, this one's the water and light, fire rose, and the storm and dark. The units I'm going to be using don't actually like have a boost on any of them except for Conan. Conan is key here because she's one of the new units and she does 2 times damage, so you have to use Conan for air. I'm not sure if you can use any other unit unless you have like a really good trait on some other air unit. Maybe then you can replace it. For Koichi, you're gonna need a slow for this method. I use Koichi because I still think he's the best slow in the game, and his 80% slow really helps with the final boss. And Oshi is just so that you can manage to like max out all of her and also your Koichi towards the end. And as you can see guys, my Conan isn't even level 100 yet because I don't have enough food for her, but she still manages to push through with this method. Alright, so I'm gonna hop right into one of them, and I'll hop right back with you guys once I have the setup ready and the tiny task up and ready to go. I will be right back. Alright guys, so we are loading into legend stage number 2, as you guys can see right now, and got the tiny task up right there. And basically what you're going to want to do, it's very simple. It's going to use a bit of the trick that I used before. As soon as you load in and you see the countdown, press F8 to start recording. That's my recording hotkey. Click around a bit just to make sure you're tabbed in. Wait 10 seconds here. Once it's 10 seconds, make sure to click yes. Then gear, we're going to go down here. Teleport back to spawn as we always do, and then just hold O to zoom all the way out. Then you're going to put down your Bulma on your right. Then this is where it's going to start, right? Just make sure to follow every single step I'm going to do very carefully, because these units start coming very fast at one point, and you're going to have to be ready to just, you know, place down certain units right away. Also, try to copy my placement as best as you can, because sometimes it like messes up. So yeah, you're just going to want to try your best to be as exact as possible to what I'm going to do. So you're going to put your slow right here. That's where I might put my Koichi, and then my heal, my first heal unit, I put her up here, my Conan. Right in the middle of this like platform up here. Alright. So far it's pretty basic, I think. And then I'm going to put another Conan right here. Right behind her. And then I'm going to put my Oshi over here. And then another Conan right here in the middle of this like tent thingy. You're just going to want to make sure that it placed. Go over it a few times. Alright, perfect. So I'm going to upgrade this Conan. Upgrade my Bulma. Now, these methods, it's going to take a while, obviously, because it's the whole legend stage. It'll get, like, AFK'd fully from beginning to end. But if you can get this down, it should be just fine. You should be able to, like, do the whole thing and not have to worry. You could leave this overnight, and it should work on all of them. Now, you're going to want to place your next Conan right next to this one. And that should be 4 of them. Again, just make sure you got the placement done. Alright, and then now you're just going to upgrade this. Give your Oshi the first upgrade. And then with the rest of this money, upgrade each Conan once. So far we have 3 of the 4 Conans upgraded. I'm not going to really talk too much. Now that we've gotten the basic placements down, the rest of the time it's just going to be upgrading Oshi and Bulma. to try and get them maxed out, hopefully by like wave 10 or 11-ish, and then just upgrading Conan in the process. So here I'm going to upgrade Bulma again. And I'm actually going to upgrade this Conan. And then I'm going to give one upgrade to Koichi, so I can get him towards the 65% slow right here. And as you can see, the reason I picked Oshi is because if I brought the buffs, obviously having to put 4 of them down and having the timing, a lot of things could mess up, you know, with the 4 units. Oshi is a lot better. She reduces the cost, allowing us to upgrade more units. Because if you didn't have Oshi, you wouldn't be able to max out all 5 of them. It would only be like these 4, and then Koichi would be left out. So pretty much, yeah, Conan, or not Conan, sorry, Oshi kind of like helps with the damage buff and the money reduction. It really helps the chances here. And yeah, so the total time for this AFK should be around like 15 minutes per round. So not too bad, I'd say. And yeah, I'm gonna keep going. You guys can just watch along. I'll probably fast forward certain bits and you guys can just see me upgrade them. And if there's anything, I'll hop back in and let you guys know. Alright, so as you guys can see, we are now at 6 minutes in the recording. We've maxed out our Bulma and our Oshi. I know I said by like wave 10 or 11, but I forgot that this thing has 20 waves. So probably around like wave 12 or 13, you should have your Bulma and Oshi maxed out. And at the same time, you should have given your Conans a few upgrades. They're all at upgrade 3 here. I try to upgrade them as evenly as possible. I'm also now going to give Koichi his 65% slow right there. So as you can see, you know, that whole part, I'm not really sure how like good Jiraiya's slow is, but for Koichi, if you do exactly as I'm doing, it should be fine. Like as you saw right there, the whole time he was only at his very like lowest slow level, and we were still doing just fine. So you don't really need to stress too much about like having him exactly like that. And because I'm talking, I'm kind of getting distracted and like missing certain steps. But yeah, try to mainly upgrade these two first. You are going to try to upgrade them all evenly at the same time, obviously. But these two should come first because they kill the mobs here, making it faster, obviously. And these ones, upgrade them after. And the reason I put it in this formation is because obviously I could put all 4 of them up here, but it'll be too squished, so you won't be able to upgrade all of them. But putting them like this allows you to, you know, have a clear view of each single unit so you can upgrade them easily. So watch it. Yep, we're gonna get them all to their final attacks. Or actually, I think this is second final attack. And again, just gonna keep going. Look at this, light work. And the reason that we can do this, obviously, is solo, is because this legend stage scales. I'm not sure about the other ones, but because it scales so much, you're able to just, you know, kind of do this with Conan, who also does 2 times damage on this, and because she's an air multi-hit, She kills all types of units, and she doesn't really have to, you know, worry too much about anything slipping by. And since we're back here and her AoE covers like this whole area, there's also a little turn behind here. That's usually covered as well, and it allows for her range to like extend pretty far. She's got pretty good range. I don't even have that good of range on mine. Mine is only an A. If you guys have like an S range or something, should work. And yes, I do know I have Godspeed on mine, but I believe yours, regardless of what trait you guys have, like if you have like a range trait or just regular nimble or superior even, it should still be fine. She has a relatively low SPA, so it doesn't make too much of a difference. Alright, so as you can see here, we're on wave 19. I've maxed out all the Conans. And Koichi is, he's not maxed out, but next wave we should get a ton of money. Should be enough to get him to his 80% upgrade. As you can see, we're already almost there. So when we get the money for wave 20, we should be able to get him to this. And that should pretty much be that. Obviously, this will be a lot easier if she had her max damage from level 100. She'd probably be doing like 160k or something. So, you know, it'd be a bit more helpful. Now, obviously, I tried to do this without unique, but if you guys do have a unique, another method that I did do is you could have the same setup and then just put your unique like right here, and that way you can just like, for example, for me, I would put down unique Ainz. He just tanks pretty much all the ground units while you do this. For Ainz, you don't really have to upgrade him, obviously, because he does a ton of damage on placement, but if you guys want, you could like upgrade one of these less and then just focus more onto your unique unit right here, and that should work as well. Now look at this, we're pretty much shredding the boss's health, and he's getting slowed a ton by Koichi. Yeah, he's just going to keep walking around. Look at that, that 80% slow is so good. Honestly, it makes me wonder why they even made Jiraiya. I doubt his slow is as good as Koichi's, but you know, you'll love to see it. Now, hopefully, I don't see like why this would be patched or anything, so I don't think they'll be patching this. I know they've patched a few like AFKing methods recently involving codes and stuff for Halloween, but this should be probably fine. And yeah, don't worry, I know he walked off the screen, but there is still a little curve behind us, so this should finish him off fine. Yep, perfect, look at that. We didn't even have to do anything. And now we just spam click next here. And now you see on the right, it says recording. So just keep spam clicking next till around like anywhere between 12:30 to 12:45. That way you make sure in case like the bosses took longer, or in case you're doing it on a different map where the boss health is slightly higher, you just give it enough time to kill everything. And you're just going to keep clicking next till 12:45. Or you could go all the way to 13 if you don't want to be safe, you know. And after that, click replay. And then usually it will teleport you instantly. This is actually really annoying if it doesn't teleport me instantly right now. This could mess up like the whole thing. But yeah, hopefully your guys' internet is good. But, you know, in case this does happen, we usually will give it like a 10-second gap in the beginning. That's why we give it a 10-second gap when we join in, and then after we replay, just to make sure that anything clears up. But since I had a bit of a longer rejoin timer on the last part, I'm going to just give it 5 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you're going to want to hit F8. Bam, you're done. Now just hit print screen. Make sure you have autoplay on or continuous playback. I have my button on print screen. Obviously, it's annoying because it keeps taking screenshots. You guys can do Control Alt Shift P or whatever that other one is, or set it to F8. Alright guys, as you can see here, we are back. I The first run that I actually did of this crashed, so I had to re-record it real quick. But basically, I did everything exactly the same. So you're going to see here, same placement for Bulma. So I'm just going to run this through. It's going to be fully fast forwarded just to show you guys that it works. I'm not going to touch anything at all. I'm going to just back up. And as you guys can see, it says 1 out of 0 with a star on top. That means it's just playing back on its own. I'm not touching it. If it was recording, it would have been the little red dot. So yeah, I'm going to just let it play out. And I'll be back once it's done. Hopefully all works out. And yeah, hopefully it should be a successful recording this time. Alright guys, and we're back. As you can see here, we're just finishing up the second playthrough. Or first playthrough technically. I didn't touch anything the whole time, it just played alone all along. Thankfully everything went well this time, and yeah, look at that. Just like that, we're done. Now I believe in a few seconds here, it should start clicking. Now I did forget to mention a couple of things, but I'm gonna close this back up, hop into a lobby, and I will you know, discuss all those things in a quick note before I end the video, so I'll be right back. Alright guys, so we are back, and I wanted to just discuss a few points really quick before I end off this video. First of all, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and sub if you haven't already, and share it, because I'm sure everyone's struggling with this new mode. But second of all, I'm sure you guys noticed that I was on the white like windowed bar mode, and the reason, or windowed full screen, sorry. The reason for that is because that's my personal preference really for recording my tiny tasks. I find that full screen recordings sometimes mess up for some reason, so I just prefer to leave them like that. It also lets me see if like my tiny task is still open or what's happening. There is a risk of sometimes though the game closing. I don't think it's because of the tiny task not working, but I'm pretty sure it's just like some issue that's been happening with Roblox recently. A bunch of my friends have been having it. But yeah, it's not too big of a deal. If you want to record it how I did, or if you want to record it in full screen, shouldn't be too much of a difference, I don't think. Second of all, it's, as you saw, the AFK was pretty much just these 4 units: Oshi, Koichi, Bulma, and Conan. I keep messing up her name. And these 2 units here, you could just fit them in with, you know, more of the new units for extra boost for this. And yes, Conan is evolved, and Sasuke is evolved. That's why I had 100% boost, and my Naruto is just regular unevolved. But you guys can, you know, start off without a evolved team. Really, the main unit I'd say just work for now is her. And then as you guys go on, you can get the other ones as you get more drops overnight and grind and all that stuff. But anyway, hope this video helped you once again. I'm going to keep trying to make these AFK methods because, you know, the devs aren't giving us anything new. So I'm going to keep trying to make it easier for everyone. But yeah, again, if you guys enjoyed, make sure to like and share. And yeah, have a great day. Good luck grinding, everyone. Peace.
300K when my day ends. Do you remember last night? Cause I blacked out in that all white dress with a back out. Said be careful with a heart cause it's fragile. And thinking about a past make a lash out.